Tried to do my makeup today, and now everything's messed up. So thank you. And thank you to Ken and Carol for this beautiful, beautiful setting. I couldn't have asked for anything better. This is gorgeous, and I appreciate you all. You guys have been there for a long time, since I remember straight into college when I first graduated. You helped me out at Nordam and gave me a chance there, and you haven't stopped believing in me, and that means the world to me. So, whew, breathe. There we go. I often get asked how I even started along this journey, which you kind of get an idea where it started. You look at my family, my big brother, my mother, four-time Olympian. My dad was a karate champion in Ohio. So I've grown up around elite athletes, and just not athletic people, but elite athletes, to where we were around other Olympians often. And so that was always something that I saw and aspired towards and was motivated by. And the first time that it really clicked for me that, yeah, I think it's long jump, and I think it's track and field. That's really what I want to go for the Olympics for. That was my junior year in high school. John was kind of talking about it. My junior year, my freshman year actually, was the first time that I kind of stepped onto the long jump scene, because as a freshman I got second at state, and I wasn't supposed to get second. And my senior teammate, who was kind of like my mentor to me, she got first, and it was a big deal. They're like, oh, and I went to Metro Christian. They're like, Metro, when did you guys get jumpers? You know, and it was a big deal. So she graduated in sophomore year. It's like, oh yeah, Lana's a shoo-in to win. Everything will be great. Sophomore year, I jumped well. Two other girls jumped out of their mind. And I got third, and I was a little bit like, okay, it's supposed to be my year. They didn't get the memo. It's fine. I'm going to figure it out. My junior year, jumping well. We also moved up in division, so we were 4A at that time. I was like, okay, I can do this. Been jumping well. I've been winning the meets. Everything should go good. We got to the state track meet, and I was jumping against a girl from Bixby, and I had jumped against her plenty of times, and she is a good athlete, but in my head, you know I could beat her. We're good athletes, but I have her beat. I can do this. Well, I don't know what she was feeling that day, but she started out jumping me. We went into our third round of jumps. You get 3 jumps in the prelims, and then 3 jumps in the finals. And her third jump, she jumps 18-2. I was like, okay, that's not too bad. My best is like a 18.5, so I'm okay. I got 3 more inches I can get, and I can jump over you in these next 3 rounds. So I jump like an 18.4. So I have the best jump going into the finals. She gets up there, the first round of finals, she jumps to 18.6. Okay, all right. That was funny because I was a little worried, but I was like, no, I can't act worried. This is state champion right here. This is my year. So she jumps to 18.6. I go out there, I jump 18.8. That was a new personal best for me, so I was excited. I was like, yes, I got this in the bag. We only have 2 jumps left. She jumps 18.9 on her 7th jump. That is a half a foot PR for her.
She was happy.
Now I'm sitting here thinking, okay, 18.9. I've never jumped that far before. I have had a great series. Not sure what to do. I go out there and I jump at 18.4. Haven't bested her. She goes and jumps again. She jumps 18.3. She hasn't bested her jump. So I have 1 more jump left. And I remember going over to my mom, trying to figure out, what do I do? Mom, I jumped my best jump. She jumps her best jump. I don't know if I have any more. She goes, jump 19. Oh, okay. You know, like it was no big deal.
Yeah.
Jump 19. Yes, and if you know my mom, that is her mentality. Just do better. Just go win. If you have it inside of you, just go do it. So I turn around, like, okay, jump 19. 19 feet. I'm supposed to take off and fly in the air for 19 feet and not land until I pass 19 feet. Oh boy. So I go back there and I'm getting ready, I'm getting loosened up, and at the time my mark was 88 feet away from the board where I had to jump. This was my thought process. I look, I go 88, that ends in an 8. I want to jump 19, so I should move back a foot to 89. Once again, don't ask me how, this was my thought process there. 89, that means I'll jump 19. Okay, I'm gonna move my step back a foot. That means I gotta push really hard out the back so that I come with enough speed so that I'm not jumping way behind the board and lose that foot, but that I can really get out there. So I run straight down, come up, take off from the board. I remember seeing my knee and I was like, good knee drop, all right. I was hanging, I landed. And I remember that I landed in the sand and they rake the sand after you jump so that it's smoothed out, so that it doesn't get confused who jumps where. And I remember each of the other times that I had landed, they stopped raking at a certain point and you could see footsteps where people had stepped out. Well, I landed and I noticed that the footsteps were closer to me than they had been before. So I was like, So I got up and I walked over to the side where the officials were taking the tape measure, and I remember my eyes tracking the tape, and I see 16, 17, 18, and we get to the board, and around the board is 19. And I'm just holding my breath, looking, trying to figure out, like, okay, please, Lord, like, please. Apparently, my reaction, what I remember, is they tell out loud, the official says, 19 feet, 2.5 inches.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought my reaction was I yelled and I got excited. Apparently, in my head I yelled, but out loud and in real life and what my mom saw and everybody else was freaking out about, I go, I just walked away. But that was one of the first times, that experience, I went over and told my mom at the gate. She's like, what did you jump? Baby, come here, what did you jump?
Exactly, yeah.
And I come over to the side and I'm like, Mom, I jumped 19 feet, 2.5 inches. Lost it, and everybody in the field was where there was a gate and it was a hill, and people were just standing up on the hill, and people had gathered around because as we continued jumping in that back and forth, you kept hearing the crowd go, ooh, oh my goodness, did it? So more people came in, ooh, oh my goodness, and more people came. So by the time we finished, the hill was full of people. And when she told the jump, she turned around and told everyone, and it was amazing because it was like the hill erupted with clapping and rejoicing, and it was fundamentally one of the greatest moments that I've ever had. And another thing is that my mom has always used that athletic platform, that athletic gift, to reach other people. And after I won, I had a lot of competitors and a lot of other athletes just coming to me like, that was an awesome job. Like, can I just want to sit and talk with you, or what did you do for training, or this and that. And I was able to pour out to them, and that was really my calling. Like, that was when I saw that, you know, maybe you didn't want to talk to me earlier because you were afraid of me, or you were intimidated, or you weren't sure, you know, well, I don't know who she is or what she does. But being able to use that and reach people has really been what I love about my sport, and being an elite athlete is being able to reach out to people and then have people like you come and support me and love me. So, yeah, that I just wanted to give that kind of background and story truly ignited and truly came where I saw the Olympics and said, that's what I'm doing. That's what I want. That's what I'm doing. Period, point blank. Not even sure. So now, yeah, I guess we're talking about where I'm at. Then go off the notes during the but
Okay,
now,
Lana,
yes.
did you ever go back to 88 feet, or did you stay at 89?
No, I went back. I've only gone back since then. Gotten faster and stronger, so my strides actually have gotten longer